ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। नत्वा सरस्वतीं देवीं शुद्धां गुण्यां करोम्यहं पाणिनीयप्रवेशाय लघुसिद्धान्तकौमुदीम्। हरि ओम्। In last class we saw पूजार्थक अंशु धात्वंत शब्das. So branch was the one shabda we took, but in the same way any other shabda can be taken which is in the sense of puja, and then we can decline in the same manner. The change only is with this haladi pratyas are there. There it will be like prangyam, 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 pranghi, prangbhya, prangbhya. That type. And then saptami bhakti bahuvachan, prangshu, prangshu, prangshu. These forms will be there. And for bhasaudnya, wherever the ajadi pratyas are there, there earlier there was nakara lopa was taking place. That will not happen because nakara will not disappear. The purva an will not become dirgha. That everything will not happen. So as it is, as though we got the form for prathama dvivachan bahuvachan, dvitiya ekvachan dvivachan. That type of forms will be there. Now after that, then there is one more shabda, that is krunch. Krunch is, there is this krunch dhatu. We have finished up to this. Evam pujarthe pratyangadayah, in the sense of puja, pratyang shabdas will also be declined, pratyang etc. All the other shabdas also will be, or whatever the shabda we will derive using anchu dhatu in the sense of puja, they will be declined in the same manner. Now krunch dhatu is taken. Krunch dhatu also gets pin pratyaya. Sutra is same. Rutvik dadruk strak digushni ganchu yujik krunchancha. So krunch is dhatu. After that dhatu, there is quin pratyaya coming. Anchu dhatu is sopapada dhatu. Like, though the quin pratyaya will come, Rutvik shabda is directly getting quin pratyaya. The whole sutra is doing nipat of quin pratyaya. Now, nipat of quin, though nipat of quin pratyaya is happening for Rutvik, Dadruk, Srab, Dik, Ushnik, all these are quin nanta. Because this sutra is saying it is having quin pratyaya at the end. That's why it is considered as quin pratyanta. Anchu dhatu, when it came to anchu, it means that anchu in the case of anchu dhatu has to be sopapada. Okay, along with upapada will be there. So anchu plus there has to be some upapada and quin pratyaya. This is how the nipata is done by sutra. Okay. And when it comes to krunch dhatu, it is nirupapada. There is no upapada. Mere krunch dhatu is taken and quin pratyaya is there, nipatita by that sutra. So krunch, quin, this is the situation we get from the sutra. Rutvik dadrukstrak digushni ganchu yujik krunchancha. So krunch is the last dhatu mentioned in that sutra. Now it is pinnanta by that sutra. And now we are declining it. There are two opinions about this. Wherever we have declined this anchu dhatwanta shabda, everywhere the nya is present there in that anchu dhatu. We have considered it as nakara originally, and that nakara due to the sandhi has turned into nyakara. Once that chakara disappears, nyakara takes the nakara form. It comes into the nakara form. Nowhere in the whole prakriya, nakara is seen. Either it is nya or it is nga. This is how we have seen it. So nakara is absolutely nowhere comes in front of our eyes. In the prakriya, at least it is not. It is just in once it is mentioned that it is removed. That's why nya is turning into nakara. Otherwise, either in the whole the siddha shabda, either we get nya or we get nga. Now, in the dhatu patha, it is anchu. Now anchu, because dhatu patha is there and it is in the middle, it is not at the end of pada. It is apadanta nakara. So apadanta nakara, and in the same pada, we are bound to do samhita. We are bound to pronounce all the letters in the proximity. If I want to pronounce anchu, I cannot take space between a and na and then cha. No. I can take space between anchu and some other shabda or any between two shabdas, but cannot take in the same shabda. So Sanhita ekapade nitya, ekapade samhita nitya. So in the same word, samhita is must. Now if Sanhita is must, that means nakara cannot remain nakara, it has to turn into anuswara. Anuswara again turns into this nyakara, and that's how we get this form, anchu. So in the prakriya, while prakriya is being done, Vaiyakaranas have told us that this nyakara is nakara. This nyakara is nakara. And that nakara goes through the process of anuswara or parasavarna, or it becomes the kavarga letter. That is different thing. But originally it is nakara. There are many such dhatus where we find this nya, which is considered as nakara. There are plenty of dhatus. Now, this anchu dhatu is one of the example where this nakara is there, which is in the for our when it appears, it is in the form of nyakara only, but it is considered as nakara. Now, when it comes to krunch dhatu, in the krunch dhatu also we see this nya. We see this nya. Now, there are two opinions. One opinion is this nyakara is also nakara, as we find this in many other dhatus. So it is there in this krunch dhatu. So originally in this krunch dhatu, there is nakara, which has turned into anuswara and then parasavarna. This is one opinion. And another opinion is this krunch dhatu, nyakara is there, na? It is not nakara, it is nyakara only. Okay. By default, it is nyakara. Now, if it is nakara, then for prakriyas, we may face some problem.
When you say nakara, means chavarga anunasika or tavarga anunasika?
Nakara, tavarga anunasika, nyakara, chavarga anunasika. Now, when in dhatu patha, we see nyakara, chavarga anunasika. And when it comes to the prakriya, we do prakriya. In that prakriya, what do? We remove that nyakara, considering it as nakara. For that removal, we use sutra aniditam halopadhaya niti. Whenever kit pratyay is there in front of this anidit dhatu, that nakara, which is there in the upadha, we remove. And same for same dhatus, whenever there are sarvanama sthana saudnika pratyas, we bring num agama. These are the two things we do for these dhatus. Like these are the two prakriyas related to nakara. Now, first is the removal of nakara. Removal of nakara, which is performed using aniditam halopadhaya niti. Dhatu, which is not having it, that is ikara, as it. Aniditam halopadhaya niti. There we remove the nakara. Now there will be few dhatus which have this ikara as it, few dhatus which do not have that ikara as it. So this prakriya is related to nakara. One more prakriya now, as per the other grammarians' opinion, that this in krunch dhatu, this nakara, the nyakara which is there in dhatu, it is not nakara, it is nyakara only. This is another paksha. Now this is what is there in front of us. One opinion, it is nakara. Another opinion, it is nyakara only. Bhashyakara says it is nyakara. Other grammarians, they take it as nakara. We are going to see as that nyakara as nakara only.
Ji, can I ask a question?
Ji.
If it is nyakara, then when we do nakara lopa, how can we consider it as nakara instead of nyakara?
Could you please repeat question?
It is nyakara, right? If we want to do lopa, nakara lopa, can we do nyakara lopa?
Aniditam halopadhaya niti. This sutra we are applying to make na disappear. Everywhere in anchu or any other dhatus, wherever we are doing this, everywhere this nyakara is only appearing in front of us. But it is originally nakara. That's why it is removed, though it appears as nyakara.
Okay.
So it is actually anunasika of tavarga.
Yes, yes, Swami.
Because of that chakara, it becomes anunasika of chavarga.
Yes.
So this dhatu in its mula rupa, it sees nakar only. That's why the lopa is happening, right?
Yes. This is how the rupa is supposed to. Now, then this is clear. Actually the dhatu pata is like this. Kruncha, na is there. But na is there, but this cannot remain like this. This na can never remain na. It has to turn into anuswara and has to become parasavarna. So at the end, we get kruncha and not kruncha. Kruncha does not remain, but it is kruncha, ancho. Ancho is also like this only. This is how it is. Anchu, na is there. And whenever we have done the lopa, so later, after going through the prakriya of anuswara and parasavarna, it becomes anchu. And we have made this near to disappear by using sutra aniditam halaupadhayak niti. Aniditam halaupadhayak niti talks about nakara, upadha nakara. By that sutra, we don't remove ya, we remove na. So though ya appear, it is na only. This is clear that dhatus have nakara. And there are two opinions about krunch dhatu. Some grammarians consider that it is nakara. Some grammarians, like Bhashyakara, he says it is not na, it is nya only. So, as per Bhashyakara's opinion, it is like this. Crunch. And the nasal I cannot, in this new keyboard I cannot miss. I don't know where it is. But consider that as a nasal Gati Kautilya Alpi Bhavaya. This is Gati Kautilya Alpi Bhav. So Gati is movement, then Kautilya is Kutilata, and Alpi Bhava decay. These are the three different meanings for Krunch Dhatu. Now, Bhashyakara's opinion, Upadha is ya. At the end, this Kruncha also will appear, even let it be the Paksha of Nakara or Paksha of Nyakara. Forms will appear as Kruncha, having nasal of Chavarga. Okay. This is what is going to appear. But one Paksha is considering that Nyakara as Nakara. Another Paksha is considering that Nyakara. Now, if we consider it as Nakara, then like let's take the example. Now we will take to solve it. Krunch, we are have we left out any shabda? No, Krunch only. Yeah? Krunch only. Krunch only we are declining. So Krunch we are taking to decline here. Let's consider it as cha, Krunch, and su. Earlier, wherever Prakriya has been done, everywhere we have written nya only, but we have to understand it as na only. Here we are writing no. Yes, Swamiji.
Correct.
Here we are writing na because some specific karya is there related to na. That's why we are writing. Otherwise, here also we are supposed to write nya only. Now, Krunch su here as the regular Prakriya we will do. We need this form. Krung. This is our form. Now we will keep this form in front of us and then we will move forward with Prakriya. Krunch, then sa is there. Before that, one step we need to mention. That is this. Krunch, then queen. Okay. Queen is given by Prithvik Dadrukstrak Digushni Ganchu Yujik Krunchancha. By this sutra, queen is given. Now, Krunch, queen, this is what we have got. In Krunch, queen will disappear. This is what we will get. Queen has disappeared. Sarvapahari Lopa took place. Now we have Krunch. Here, because queen pratyaya is kit pratyaya, therefore, aniditam hala upadhaya niti sutra will be applicable. Originally, Krunch dhatu has akara, the nasal akara, as it. It does not have ikara as it. So it is anidit dhatu. Krunch dhatu is anidit dhatu. So anidit, because it is anidit and it is halanta, therefore, and it is getting followed by kit pratyaya, this particular dhatu will lose its nakara. Our paksha is nakara paksha. We have taken nakara paksha. Nakara will disappear. So, kru, nakara has disappeared. Cha is there. Sutra is अनिदिताम उपधाय
Niti.
नीति. Now here we will get Kruch Dhanasu. Subutpatti will happen by Soja Samochashtabhyam because it has got Pada Saudhnya. Queen is Krut Pratyaya. Krut Pratyaya Samasashta Pratipadika Saudhnya, then Soja Samochashtabhyam is like that. Now, two, then Kruch is there. Kruch will disappear by Sutra. Now we have got Kruch ending with Chakara. Now Queen Pratyasya Ku because it is Queen Nanta. So Cha will turn into Ka. So you will get Ka. And at most we can go one more step. It will turn into Ga. It will turn into Ka. And we will get from Kruk. This is what we will get from. The form will be like Kruk or Krug. None of them is correct form. Both of them are wrong. Nakara disappeared earlier in Anchu Dhatu, the Anchu Dhatu. We used to remove Nakara by Aniditam Halopadhaya Niti. Correct? And we used to bring again Num. We used to bring Num. Wherever it was required, there we used to bring Num. And the Nakara Lopa used to take place everywhere. That was general. Like let it be Prathama Vibhakti, Ekvachan, Vivachan, Bahuvachan, Dvitiya, Ekvachan, Vivachan, Bahuvachan. Any pratyaya of those 21 pratyas, we were removing Na and then we were bringing it wherever it was required back using Ugida Cham Sarvanama Sthane Dhatuho Sutra. Here, in this case of Krunch Dhatu, we cannot apply Ugida Cham Sarvanama Sthane Dhatu. Why? Because Ugida Cham Sarvanama Sthane Dhatu Sutra talks about Uk It Dhatu. Not Ugit Dhatu, Ugit, that which is having Uk as it. Uk Pratyahara has U Rul I un, U Rul Ruk. So Dhatus which have Ukara as it, Rukara as it, Rukara as it. Those Dhatus, those Angas, not a Dhatu, those Angas will get Num Agama. We have Krunch which had Akara as it. Which had Akara as it. Because it is Akara as it, therefore, it will be named as Adit. That much we can call it. It does not become Ugit. It has Akara as it. It is Anidit, it is true. But it is not Ugit. Because it is Anidit, Nakara will disappear. But because it is not Ugit, Num will not come. Because it is Anidit, Nakara will disappear. We have something to, like Aniditam Halopadhayak Niti will be applicable. But Ugidacham Sarvanama Sthane Dhatu Sutra will not be applicable as it was getting applied for the Anchu Dhatu. Here it will not get applied. And therefore, this once that Nakara disappears, we will get that Kruch only, and then further we will get wrong form. We will not get the correct form. So this is one problem if we take this Na Upadha. Now, how to solve this problem? So this Vyakaranas, they say that the problem is clear now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same problem will continue for this krunchau, krunchah, kruncham, krunchau. Here also it will continue like sarvanam sthana samjna pratyas whenever they are there. To remove that problem, to avoid that problem, what these grammarians do, they said that when it was mentioned in the Rutvik Dadruksrak Digushniganchu Krunchancha there the nipata of quin is done for krunch dhatu, and also this nakara is also mentioned there. So let that nakara not disappear. Therefore, that's why this particular krunch dhatu is mentioned along with nakara in that sutra. This is what they give the explanation. Dhatu is mentioned along with nakara. That means the dhatu is the nipata of krunch dhatu for this, nipata of quin pratyaya for krunch dhatu is done along with the nipata of that nakara as well, so that nakara will not disappear. So reading that sutra, we are supposed to understand that krunch dhatu is having quin pratyaya because of this sutra, as well as the nakara lopa, which happens by anidita mhalopadhaya, that also does not happen. Okay. So nakara alopa of nakara and quin pratyaya is nipatita in that sutra for krunch dhatu. This is the interpretation of this nalopa paksha. Na paksha, nakara paksha. The people who accept nakara as the letter there and not the yakara. So this is one solution given by them. Bhashyakara says that don't take it as nakara, take it as yakara. Anidita mhalopadhaya itself will not be applicable. Yes, Swami.
No, nothing.
So the nakara will not disappear. That's it. Now everywhere nakara will remain. So which was getting disappeared everywhere using anidita mhalopadhaya niti, nowhere it will disappear. So very easy to declare. So how the rupa will happen? This is asadu prayoga. We will write here. What is sadhu prayoga? Prakriya will be like krunch. Then there is quin. Quin will disappear. Then we will get krunch only. Why? Because here the krunch along with quin pratyaya, nakara is also nipatita in that krunch. To understand that this nakara will not disappear. I will get supratyaya. Now krunch, takara will disappear by halnyabdo. Then now संयोगान्तस्य लोपः. Now we can turn that nakara into nakara by sutra. Sutra is quin pratyayasya this is prathama vibhakti ekvachan. Now hereafter, because nakara is not disappearing. Nakara is not disappearing. Nakara is always nyakara. Here for this prakriya we wrote nakara, but everywhere else now hereafter we will write nyakara only. Now wherever there is nyakara, it is not disappearing. Sutra is not applicable. So it will remain as it is. So no need to do these two steps. Aneditam halopadayak niti ungidacham sarvanam sthane dhatoh. These two steps will not be there. Simply either sanyogantasya lopah and after sanyogantasya lopah quin pratyasya ku. This is what is going to get applied. So shabda will go like this. Crunch. How is equal to
Crunchau.
crunchau. Crunch. Just
Crunchaha.
crunch.
Cruncham.
Out.
Crunchau.
Shas.
Crunchaha. Cruncha.
Cruncha. Crunch dhanabdha. What will happen here? Here prakriya will differ.
Sanyog.
After sarvanama sthana, there is no change.
No, Swamiji.
So prathama bahuvachan and dvitiya bahuvachan will be same.
Same. Because in for sarvanama sthana saudnika pratyas, earlier what used to happen? Ugidacham sarvanama sthane dhatoh sutra used to come up to sarvanama sthana dhat saudnika pratyas. Therefore, pran, prancho, prancha, prancham, prancho, and pracha we used to come here. Now the aniditam halopadhaya niti, first we used to apply that. We used to remove everywhere nakar. So pranch used to become prach su, prach au, prach just, prach prach au, prach shas, prach ta, prach bhyam. This is how it used to become. Now once that becomes prach dhana su auja samochas tabhambis get them this because of aniditam halopadhaya niti. That nakar used to disappear in the first position itself. When pin used to come there itself, it used to disappear. Now prach dhana su aujas is there. Now among these 21 forms, only for sarvanama sthana saudnika pratyas, num used to come back by the num used to come by ugidacham sarvanama sthane dhatu. So there we used to get pran, prancho, prancha, prancham, prancho. For a sarvanama sthana saudnika pratyas, once na used to disappear, it used to disappear only. Now in this case, it is not disappearing in the first place. Nowhere it is disappearing.
Okay.
Crunch. Now what will happen here?
Bhyam.
Sanyogaha.
Sanyogantasya lopa. Sanyogantam yat padam tadantasya lopa. This is pada. It is having pada saudhnya. Therefore sarvanama sthane. Now R paksha is na paksha. So kruni will turn into na. Nimitta apaye, naimittikasyapi apayah. Bhyam. Then now
Quin pratyasya kuhu.
correct. Pratyasya kuhu. Crunch. Then this same prakriya will happen. So once we will do prakriya. Cha will disappear.
कृङ्भिः
संयोगान्तस्य लोपः. Then
क्विन् प्रत्ययस्य अनिमित्तापाये नैमित्तिकापाये
krung
प्रत्ययस्य कुः
प्रत्ययस्य कुः तसजुषोरुः करवसानयोर्विसर्जनीयः krung इः. Then krunch ङे
कृञ्चे
krunche krunch sorry भ्याम
कृङ्भ्यां
भ्याम krunch yes
कृङ्भ्यः कृङ्
krunch asi will be krunch then भ्याम
कृङ्भ्यां कृङ्भ्यः
krunch then as
कृञ्चः
cha krunch then os
कृञ्चोः
krunch am
कृञ्चां
will be
कृञ्चि
os
कृञ्चोः
krunch then here prakriya will be different. Now prakriya will be
चोः कुः
no. First will be
लोपः
संयोगान्तस्य लोपः. Then from
क्विन् प्रत्यय निमित्तस्यापाये
Alu.
नैमित्तिकापाये
now it will turn into nga by sutra.
क्विन् प्रत्ययस्य कुः
Pin pratyasya kuh. Now there will be three forms. One will be, but before that, hereafter only, three forms will be there. Three forms are krung shu, then krung shu, then krung shu. It will be three. Prakriya will be
आदेशप्रत्ययोः
from okay. Adesha pratyayohu. Su will turn into sha. Now,
Kakara will come.
there will come cook. There will come optional. It will turn into kh. First, we will write like this. Okay. Once it will remain from only, optionally 0. Cook may come, cook may not come. So, sutra is no tuk shari. Now we will get krum 0 means as it is krum, or optionally ka, then krum 0, optionally ka will come, cook will come, optionally it will not come. It will turn into, and optionally it will turn into kha. By sutra, so vartika chayo dvitiya shari paushka prasade vacham. Chayo dvitiya shari paushka prasade riti vacham, and here I have not mentioned 2 is there everywhere. Oh, sorry. We have already turned it into 4. And after connecting, first will be krungshu, no change. Second will be krungshu, ka will come, and third will be krungshu, where the ka is turning into dvitiya varna of varga, so krungshu. 3 forms we will get. Then sambodhana is as it is, no change. Krunch, dhanasu. Here the nakara lopa is not going to take place, so sakara will disappear by halnyabhyo dirghat sutisya pruktam hal. Chakara will disappear by sanyogantasya lopaha. Nakara will turn into nakara by quin pratyasya ku, and we will get from
He krum.
ekrum. Same goes, is no prakriya, no nakara disappearance, nothing, just simple we have to connect. Krunch. How?
He krunchau.
Krunchau. Krunch. And just
Krunchaha.
Krunch shabda is over here. No nakar, no aniditam halopadaya kingiti sutra is not applicable for this sutra, for this particular shabda. And now Bhashyakara's paksha, it is not nakara, it is yakara only. So just simply no need to give this extra additional meaning to talk about that. Krunch dhatu, the nakara is also nipatita in the sutra. It is yakara. That's what the Bhashyakara is saying. If it is yakara, then no application of aniditam halopadaya niti. And then further prakriya is as it is. However, it will disappear. And wherever the here chakara will disappear, we will get, instead of here, wherever we have seen that after chakara disappears, nimitta paya nimittikasya apaya, and we get nakara, and then nakara will turn into nakara. Whereas by quin pratyasya ku. Whereas if nyakara paksha is there, chakara will disappear, krum will remain, and direct nyakara will turn into Kauraga letter, that is nakara. Again, quin pratyasya ku. Quin pratyasya ku is not asking which letter is there at the end. It is just saying that whatever is there, if there is, it is ending with quin pratyaya, that will turn into this cover the letter. So that's how yakara also will turn into cover the letter, that is nakar. That is the difference. Now, prunch shabda is over. Yeah. Evam pujarte pratyangādayah. Krung, krunchau, krunchah, krungbhyam. These are the forms given by Granthakara. Then next shabda is payo much is the shabda. Payo much. Payo much. The shabda is payaha munchati iti payo much. The one who releases water is called payo much. This is pratipadika. Now payaha is upapada. Much is dhatu. The whenever this or the payo is upapada, upapada being there, much gets pip pratyaya by pipcha sutra. Pipcha sutra says that whenever there all dhatus will get pip pratyaya, having upapada or not having upapada. All dhatus will get pip pratyaya in the presence of upapada or in the absence of upapada. They will get pip pratyaya. This is the meaning. So here we have upapada. Payaha is upapada. Payaha munchati iti. In this sense, much dhatu will get pip pratyaya. So payaha much pip. This is what the situation will get. And further prakriya will continue. Payaha much pip. Pip will disappear. The payaha is the original shabda is payas. Sakara. Sakara turns into this sasajusho. This it turns into ru, and ru turns into atorora plutada plute. Atorora plutada plute. Hashicha by that sutra. Hashicha. This not atorora plutada plute. Hashicha by hashicha it turns into ukara, and then o guna sandhi takes place, and we get payo instead of payas. It turns into payo. Payo much. Okay, we will not mention payas. We will write payo only. Payo much. Now payo much is shabda which is going to get declined. It is kvibanta, and we are going to decline it. Here we write payo much, and su is there. So it is kvibanta. It is not quinnanta. Quinnanta shabda is over. It is now kvibanta. Kvib pratyanta shabda it is. So quin pratyasya kuhu sutra will not be applicable. Earlier quin pratyasya kuhu sutra we were applying for this anchu etc. Now here that will not get applied. If at all, because it is ending with chakar, therefore choho kuhu sutra will get applicable, applied. Payo much dhana sa. Payo much sakar will disappear. Sutra is
हलङ्ग्याभ्यो दीर्घात् स्थितिस्य पृक्तम्.
Sangyabhyo dirghat pratisya pruktam hal. Payo much. Now chakar will turn into kakar by
चोहो कुहु.
choho kuhu. And now kakar will turn into gakar by
Chalan Jaswant.
jalan jashanti. Gakar again will turn into kakar by vava.
So
These are our two forms. Ready? Payo much dhana au. Payo muchau. Nothing, just we have to connect them together. Payo much dhana au. Payo muchau. पयो मुच धनजस पयो मुचः पयो मुच धन हम
पयोमुचम्
पयो मुच धन आउट
पयोमुचौ पयोमुचः
तो मुच धन ता
पयोमुचा
पयो मुच धन ब्या. Here we'll have something. Cha will turn into ka will turn into ga. Okay, let's take पयो मुख by sutra.
चोहो
Then
झलां जशोन्ते
Dalanishunte. Form is ready. Payo
Payo.
mubhyam. Payo mubhyam. Payo mubhyah. Payo muchah. Which one? Oh, sorry. Mubhi. Mubha.
मुझे
तृतीय विभक्ति एक वचन. पयो मुचे. पयो
पयो
मुभ्याम.
पयो
मुभ्यः. पयो मुचः.
पयोमुभ्यां
पयो मुभ्याम. पयो
पयो
मुभ्यः. पयो मुचः.
पयोमु
हाँ. पयो मुचोः. पयो मुचाम.
पयोमुचः
पयो मुचि. पयो चोः. पयो मुक्षु. पयो मुक्षु. I think yes. Cha will turn into ka, choho kuhu, and because of that ka, sa will turn into sha. Adesha pratyayo. Payo mukshu. Sambodhana will be he payo much.
पयो
No, sorry. He payo muk. Mug. He payo
हे
mucho.
मुचौ
He payo
पयोम
is payo much shabda, which is kribanta. Is over. Payo muk, payo muk, payo muchau, payo mukbhyam, and the rest of the forms will be like this. So payo much shabda gets over here. So the sutra meaning and the examples are clear.
yes जी
Yes.
Now the next shabda is this ugit shabda. Ugit shabda. Ugidacham sarvanama sthane. This sutra we have been using for a long time. Since this anchu pratyaya, anchu dhatuvanta shabda started, we are using ugidacham sarvanama sthane dhatu. Ugidacham sarvanama sthane dhatu says that anga should be ugit. Somewhere uk pratyahara later has got its saudhnya and has disappeared. That type of anga is required. That anga will get num agama. This is what is the karya of ugidacham sarvanama sthane dhatu. Now the many pratyas are there like they are having these uk pratyahara letters, and they will get its then they will disappear. There are many pratyas. Like Shatru Pratyaya. Shatru is one of the Pratyaya. Shatru Pratyaya comes in the place of Lat Lakara. Latas Shatru Shanacha Prathama Samanadhikarani. So Lat Pratyaya will be replaced by Shatru Pratyaya. Now this Shatru Pratyaya comes after Dhatu. It is Krut Pratyaya. Now Dhatu and Shatru Pratyaya, they become one, and we get Shatranta form of Dhatu. Because it is Krut Pratyaya, Krutadhyata Samasascha, by that it gets Pratipadika Saudhnya. And further, we take that Shabda, that Krudanta, which is Shatranta, Shatru is Krut Pratyaya, and that Krudanta form, we take it to decline it. Because now it is Pratipadika, it will be declined as noun. Once that is taken, there, wherever there is, now from that Shatru Pratyaya, Rukara disappears. Rukara disappears. Only At remains. At remains. From Shatru, Shakara disappears. Lashakvatadhyate. By that, Shakara gets its Saudhnya, it disappears. So only now Atru is remaining. Rukara also disappears by this Upadeshe Janonasika It. Remains At. Okay. And this Kartru Shap etc. comes. That Shap etc. comes, and then Guna etc. Sandhi takes place, and we get Bhavat. Like Bhu Dhatu is there, Shatru Pratyaya, at the end we get Bhavat or Gachat. This type of form we get. Now this Bhavat or Gachat has Shatru Pratyaya. The Anga, now Shatru Pratyayanta Anga is there. We have Shatru Pratyayanta Anga, that is Bhavat or Gachat. We are connecting that Shatru Pratyayanta Anga with Supratyaya. To just stop them this like this. Now, whenever we are going to connect this Shatranta form with Supratyas, Ugidacham Sarvanama Sthane Dhatuho will come, and it will ask, what is Anga Ugit? So we have Anga Ugit. Wherever there is Shatru Pratyaya, Anga is Ugit. No matter we connect it to what type of Dhatu, Anga is going to be Ugit. Why? Because Shatru Pratyaya has Rukara as it. So we have Ugit Anga. And because we are working in this Subantaprakaranam, there are Sarvanamasthana Saudhnika Pratyas, which are 5. So I'll just amount these 5 Pratyas are there. So wherever these 5 Pratyas are there, Ugidacham Sarvanamasthane Dhatuho will come, and it will give Num Agama. So Bhavat will become Bhavant, and then Sup will be there. Bhavat Su turns into Bhavant Su. Bhavat Au turns into Bhavant Au. Bhavant Jas turns into Bhavant Jas. Bhavat Bhavant Bhavat Out, Bhavant Out. And rest of the Pratyas, there this Num will not come, because Ugidacham Sarvanamasthane Dhatuho works only for Sarvanamasthana Saudhnika Pratyas. So everywhere this Num will come. This is one. Now, once that Num comes, wherever this Num is coming, like this Shatru Pratyaya is one example what we have taken. There are different Pratyayas, like Matuk Pratyaya is there. This also has Ukara as it. At the end we will get Mat. So Ukara is, therefore this Pratyaya is also Ugit. Wherever this Pratyaya will be connected to whatever Anga, that Anga will be considered as Ugit. And then the further this Num etc. will come. Once that Num comes, okay, after that Upadhalo Dirgha Prakriya will start. Now this particular discussion we took for this Ugitvat Num. Ugitvat Num. Tasmin Ugitvat Numi Prapte. This is what is connection there. There is one Shabda Dhiman, which is Dhi Dhana Matup. Matup Pratyaya is there. Ukara is it in that Pratyaya. Therefore, Dhiman Shabda, originally Dhi Matup, becomes Dhi Mat. Dhi Mat is Ugit. Because it is Ugit, Dhi Mat Dhana Su, here Sarvanamasthana Saudhnika Pratyaya being in front, it gets num agama. Dhimat su becomes dhimant su. With this situation, Kaumudikara is taking to the next step. He is introducing new sutra. So this was the Ugitvat Numi. We will see that typed in next class. Should we stop here, Swamiji?
Yes.
We'll do Shanti Path here. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Om.
Hari Om.